All right. Let's random. I love this palette though. Like, this was a good palette. Ooh, wait, there's moody palettes. Actually, I kind of like this one. Uh-oh. I gotta take a quick trip to the quick trip. I was wondering if it was actually going to start. There we go. And away we go. Welcome in, Big Lumbee. Welcome in, a toasted cookie. Hello to both of you. Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday afternoon. We are just getting ready to jump into. We did the tutorial level. Oh my gosh! And there's Tally's Tales. Hello, hello. Oh wait, no, I didn't actually want to do that. Oh, I liked that palette. Shoot. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's go with, I think that this is orange, and orange is very fitting for Halloween. So let's roll with orange. Oh my gosh, and there's Ari Boops. Well, shucks. There's a lot of folks here all of a sudden. Oh man. Extracurricular activity. This option will prepare you, or will prepare the standard skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. That sounds great. I do know that we will have ads eventually, but we can at least get started here. I hope you all are doing well on this Wednesday. I was really on the fence on whether or not to even play today. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. I love this orange. This orange is incredible. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rampant technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth aeons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate the mysteries across the cities, and the realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in this doomed town. All right. We have Kthak. Oh man, you're gonna have to bear with me with some of these pronunciations. We have Kthak is once again awakening from slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger. It started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. You cannot escape from combat encounters. All right. Okay, again, I didn't pick a character. Maybe that's... Maybe that's normal. First playthrough? For first time playing, select this. These names are intentionally difficult to pronounce. Yeah, no, that's fair. Is this just going to take us to the scissor one again? Oh, welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games of the 80s, the visual overload may intentionally be a little disorienting. In this short tutorial, we'll do our best. Oh. Okay, the games, that's the blah. Words are hard. That's the game main screen. Here you'll interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. So I kind of get all of this. I'm surprised that this part isn't in the tutorial. If that makes sense. Like I'm actually a little surprised by that. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. Move your cursor over to learn more. So we have strength, dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, funds is your money, reason, and stamina. These are the most important ones. Represents your physical health. Once reaches 0, your character dies. Versus reason represents your stability and will to confront the horrors. Once it reaches 0, your character collapses and the game ends. All the rest of these are relatively straightforward. So we have a dexterity character with lots of reason and stamina, which is really nice. This is your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items to inspect. Yeah, we do know that. Slot A is weapons. B and C are trinkets and armor. As you progress your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn combat tutorial on? No, we already did that. So I guess let's go to our house. Lockbox, it is empty. All right, back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mysteries. Recent newspaper and clipping notes are collected in that room over there. Weird, nothing happens. Start new mystery, change clothes. Oh yeah, let's... Looking good. There's some money here. I do know that thanks to watching previous runs. Teacher's pet, gym clothes. Ooh, I kind of like the jacket, the dark jacket. Any other secrets here? Oops, I clicked out of the window. Watching TV. Once a year, ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made from its former patrons. Oh, made from, wait, its former patrons, but can cure any health problems. What? Go back to the town screen. Take a peek through the peek hole. Yeah, it all looks pretty normal here. Access our storage. We do not have any stored items. So we can take a cold water, warm, or hot. I think small XP boost. Ooh, oh wait, no, we don't have an empty bottle. Birch, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. It's kind of a weird day today, to say the least. But I hope you're doing well out there. All right. I appreciate appreciate the question. Oh my gosh, I just noticed somehow my tail got messed up. Maybe I messed up. I'm messed up. There we go. Back into position. All right. Oops, sorry. Inexplainable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's some connection, something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want, but beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet undiscovered mysteries. So we have, oh no, eerie episode of Evolving Eels. We have the macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. We have the scissor one again. There's 4 endings? There's 4 endings for the scissor one. Spine chilling story of school scissors. This is only 4 mysteries. I thought I needed 5. And then a tragic tale of the teacher. Well, I'm going to hate the eel one the most, so let's get this one out of the way. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. I love this orange color, by the way. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend, living in the same apartment complex. That weird dude is back. The one who studies fish? You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, he returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? All right. So, ichthyology. Investigate the seaside location twice to complete this quest. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars in his apartment. Wonder what fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? That is a good question. Bad decisions there are bad decisions like running from enemies and reading occult books raises a location's threat level, making it more dangerous to explore there in the future. Interesting. Well, let's start with the apartments. You're already here. Okay, investigate apartments. It's nice having a friend with us. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friend for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and disoriented, and you can't shake off the feeling they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. You realize something is terribly wrong. Are they preparing something? Are they hiding something? This can't be healthy. Are they preparing for something? A sense of dread creeps over you as the masks people swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. -2 to funds. All right, that's fair. That's on me. Dude's working at the school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? Did I like get any items from that? No, I didn't even buy anything. I'm actually going to check out the seaside. Oh, Mama Bear. Hey there, my beautiful stream friends. I am sore, tired, and doing my best not to get sick. But, you know, I couldn't stay away. I'm here working and lurking, sending love, warmth, and every ounce of support I've got left in the tank. Support doesn't have to be loud. It's love that whispers. I'm here and I care, wishing you a cozy, joy-filled stream. And a night full of good vibes and comfort. Thank you very much, Mama Bear. That's always such a nice message you send. I always appreciate it. wishing you cozy, joy-filled stream. Character on screen putting a knife at themselves. Oh my god. Oof. The ocean is hungry. You stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me. But I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Let's try talking them out of it. Roll failure. What? I do not understand the math of these rolls. I rolled an 11 out of 6, or I rolled a 6 out of 11. I don't know. Unable to convince the person. You close their eyes as they jump off the cliff. -2 to reason. Okay. Let's investigate the school. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's databases. Might help your investigation. I will. Roll failure. Gosh darn it. You find You find a curious folder containing photos. With rising rumors, you discover that you're in every one of them. The last photo shows a smiling man standing over your bed. Lovely. The neighbor's office at the school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird, eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take one jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling like it's watching us? How can he sip his soda so calmly, staring at this creature? We do have ads incoming. I think we have time for one more thing. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming. says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello, are you still there? This is like a Gray Leno-esque man. I'm just leaving. Okay, you put down the phone, a little shaken up. Just how many people did that man call today? -1 to reason. Yeah, that checks out. All right, I am going to run ads though. What? All right, well, I guess we're just going to run ads with this music. And we'll be back in just 3 minutes. And we are back from ads. Welcome back. Mosca Otter stopping in to get some fizzy milk. Yum? Question mark? Enjoy the drink with the show. That I can guarantee. I'm just trying to fix something real quickly. Oh. New achievement unlocked. I guess, interesting. I want to check out the seaside again, despite this being a bad idea. I feel like I should have a weapon. Costume heals entry in oh, blah. Weird. Shop for items. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses and small shops and bars where alternative crowds gather. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill in the town center. Try to recruit allies, pray to the temple, look for a warehouse job. Let's pray. All right, we regained reason. That's good at least. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not, the smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down. You may be going crazy, but you swear someone was watching you from the seed. -1 reason. Wonderful, wonderful. That's what I love to see. I think we're going to need... Yakuza card. 2 funds. Knowledge. Knowledge? +1 to perception. I think we're going to get the flashlight, and we will equip that immediately. It might help. You never know. All right, let's find out if this eel is even alive. As you prepare a bath, all the possible leads so far, you are very tired. So ice cold water is a good idea. Okay. Failure. Your body -2 to stamina. Wonderful. Your body wasn't prepared for the cold bath, and you can feel a cold coming on. Lovely. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to the apartment to decipher the notes. Legend from the pure something eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the something prefecture would lay their eggs inside human. Oh god. That's so weird. Your neighbor really is into eels, it seems. You wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. No, it wasn't. It clearly wasn't. A loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts the deep voice. I know you're in there. What's the matter? Success! Okay, so we are rolling. We need to get... Yes, I get how this works a little bit better. Interesting. Dexterity check. So, we have to roll under what our stats are. So our dexterity is 8. We have to roll less than an 8. That's a weird way of doing it, but it makes sense. Just checking something real quick. All right. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens. An unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. That was completely lucky, I would say. Oh, good, we have to go to the seaside. There must be something we can learn. Let's try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. Wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug uncommittedly. You just wish that you could throw this darn jar in the trash. Oh, lovely. Putting your hand in that hole was a bad idea. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Poisonous? I hope it wasn't venomous. So we got a bite. Think about how stupid it is for Kana to try to break into the neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. You hope it will go away on its own. You spend the entire day waiting for Kana. Where the heck is he? A tall woman with an unsettling face. Oh yeah, this is what we had before. I'm going to try again. Failure. Oh, I needed a 12? That was a luck check. Oh, I really screwed that one up. Alright, Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decided to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Well, for better or worse, we have to resolve this. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around relentlessly. Where the hell is Kana? I found the neighbor, but when his eyes burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid to go. I'm afraid there's something in my eye. We must puncture his eye now, or go to the hospital. We're going to go to the hospital. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from the horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater. You collapse in a chair, waiting. When you wake up, it's already night. Trying to ask for your friend, you met with weird reactions, as if she never existed. You rush to the operating theater, but stopped by armed policeman. Whatever happened? Doctors must have been too late to help. You're still processing the events of the night. The corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs and eyes sitting before your apartment building. Watching the police officers empty out the neighbor's place, you wonder if you'll ever hear from your friend again. All right. Woof. The old gods stirs. Crimson moon spotted over Shiwoka. Everyone is on edge. All enemies have 20 additional power? Really? That's what we're doing? Okay. Alright, we'll take the key. I see you there. Demolish of an inner city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents and, most recently, the death of 6 people suspected of arson. Oh, man. Let's build back up our stamina. I wish I had an empty bottle. All right, let's find out about the morbid mermaids. A janitor was observed with mermaids. Was obsessed with mermaids. He collects every scrap of legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. He decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate student bodies as materials. Investigate the seaside. Yippee. Alright, there's one thing everyone talks about at school. Another girl in your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all these missing people? You should investigate downtown next. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address in the backpack laying nearby. Take her home. Okay. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in her face. from beyond the door. Starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Well, I'm glad I restored some stamina. -2 stamina, 10 experience points. We're close to leveling up, so that's nice. Asking around the neighborhood should get you some results. It seems that all the attention, or all the girls attended the same school. Let's go to the schoolyard. Latest gossip. If ooh doesn't make those drawings, then who did? I keep hearing a wailing sound coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom. Oh dear. Have you heard about this computer program that's... Alright, student C will join me. Wonderful. Let's investigate the seaside at least once. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried to the beach by waves. It might be bad for my reason, but I want to search the body. Success! Inside the man's pocket, you find documents that are all strangely dry. Did the man really drown, or was he brought here? We are very close to leveling up. That is good. She said she would have do anything to be with you, even if it means cheat death itself. Stalker girl. Yippee. Turn 2 begins. Next attack is guaranteed to hit. I did not understand how this worked. Brace for impact. Interesting. God, I need a weapon. Hey. What's that? I found an occult diary. We do get to level up. Alright, so we have +1 to knowledge. Quick thinking, +1 to dexterity. And art knowledge, +1 to perception. Getting extra... I think quick thinking will be good. Then +6 to stamina. Quick thinking. There's always a way out. Seemingly hopeless situation. Use -3 to doom. Yeah. Might as well. Do I have any spells? No. Investigate the school again. All the missing girls were apparently members of the school swim team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. Yeah, I had this one already. Find a notebook containing handwritten detailed notes about the swim club itself and mermaids. I want to go to the seaside again to finish this quest. Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. Before you can react, you hear a low, growing sound coming from behind you. The Lunar Cat. This guy's sick. Minus to reason. Student C, -1 to knowledge. This guy's genuinely making me stupider. Send against enemies. I don't think I really need to do that now. Let's... Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, no problem. You're going crazy, but you swear you saw someone watching you from the sea. I gotta stop doing that. Alright, time to investigate Morbid School. Nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung countless fish heads. Cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to really be obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the tower sewers system. Someone has marked the path leading from the sea directly to the school building. Let's investigate the alley. The only metro line that your town connects to the university, the science complex. You could take a ride and gain some time, but got a feeling that something's wrong. Where's all the people? I want to risk it. Oh, -2 to reason. Something clearly is wrong. There's no lights inside the metro car. You can see countless handprints pressing onto the windows. There's something really wrong. But weird apathy seems to affect every adult you can ask for help. You feel you have to deal with it alone. We're gonna buy some salt just in case. Let's hope for the best. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly, without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologizes for the disappearance. You ask you to remove all the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to the apartment. Search the flat with a light source. I do have a light source. I have a flashlight. Oh my god, I'm sorry, what? You shine your light in the source with a closet, dark closet. Something glitters at you. You grab it as the moving company enters the house. You have a mummified heart. You can use it to defeat an enemy. Or we can sell it for 1 fund. Did it move? Well, thank you, flashlight. So helpful. You compare the sewer plan with the school map, and suddenly it dawns on you. The school basement must be the place the kidnapper is keeping the missing swimmers. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark. But you swear you heard something moving under the surface of the water. I'm gonna check out the lockers. Hey, got $2. All right, there's no turning back now. God, let's hope she's all right. You burst through the door to the janitor closet, but it's already too late. The missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress, her upper torso at least. A tail of a fish has been crudely sewn to her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Not giving up after the previous failures, the obsessed janitor has found another body to experiment on. You! But before that, I gotta take another lap. It's skunk cart time, baby! And we're back. Thank you very much for redeeming skunk cart. Zip Zoom, welcome in, Wild Wolfie. Hope you're doing well and being nice and cozy. It is a weird day for me, and this game is honestly helping in every way imaginable. Also, it's literally 1984. I just noticed that up there. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. We gotta fight a janitor. Oh god, he has an axe. Hey student, go fight. Your ally attacks a mad janitor to protect you and does 3 or 2 damage. We've lost our ally. With rain outside. With a beer. Oh. Depending on how cold it is, that sounds really lovely. Right now, it is like 0 degrees outside, Celsius, that is, 32 Fahrenheit. So that doesn't sound very lovely. And yeah, I'm okay. It's just a bit of an off Wednesday, but not terrible. I gotta fight this mad janitor, though, and that probably is not going to go well. Because we have 0 weapons. How much does... Regains reason at the cost of stamina. No. Strength-based. Lowers incoming damage by half. Ignores any special attacks. I don't really need to do that either, so... We're just going to focus... And you go for it, Wolfie, getting primed to rub your shoulder before a fight. Yeah, let's pump up. Let's do this. And a towel. Yeah. Go Rocky Balboa on this guy. I mean, we just have kicks. We're gonna save that just to make it easier. Preparing your attack makes it so... Oh my god, this guy has so much HP. And all we can do is just kick at him. Luckily, we have a lot of stamina, and he only does 1 damage to stamina. Oh, wait. Your attack missed. Swings his axe. Why did that lower my reason? Hang on. Town status, you. Old god, options. Infected wound. -1 dexterity, -1. That's what I get for leaving an attack, I suppose. Can I throw a mummified heart at him? No. Alright, well, we're just going to hope for the best here. Turn 5 begins. Alright, we made it through it some way, somehow. You defeated the Mad Janitor. Oh my god, we got a fire axe! That is incredible. The Mad Janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe and, using it as a crutch, you try to leave the room. Injured and weakened, you slowly lose consciousness in the school corridor. Police find you a few hours later. No trace of the Mad Janitor is found. Well, you'll sleep better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. We got ending A of the macabre memoir of the Morbid Mermaids. Very nice. We got a little bit of reason back. Let's equip this axe. All right, the old god stir. Riots. Dangerous bands of riots are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. Well, I mean, ACAB. Dangerous bands of riots gathering around the downtown area. Okay. So the downtown is not doing great. All right, we got ourselves our second key. Nothing going on. Oh, hello. I see you back there. I need to check my stats. We need to regain reason. So cold bath it is. That at least balances us out. Some of our readers report a strange tall man dressed in white taking the Mentor after dark, or Metro after dark. Oh my god, my brain. Apparently stalking lone passengers. Please be careful and avoid traveling alone. Hello, help. All right. So 2 of these are done. Let's do the spine-chilling story of school scissors. Figure out what's going on with these skizzers yet again. So this is the one we did in the tutorial. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claims. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? Alright, so we kind of already know this one. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. We will grab the friend's diary. Alright, so the shape has changed, which is good to know. The sigil of the demon, careful with the lines. Maru is acting strange. I need to talk to her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. Does this mean I need to try to get someone to join me? Let's first just go in through the school. Wait, why is it all of a sudden dark outside? Stand by the window, taking a closer look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in oily vigor. Let's observe the smog. Perception check success. The smog vapor rises slowly upwards. Forming a perfect spiral, you back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomena. We are close to leveling up again, which is super duper good. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must try to find those items. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Light the candles, pick up the book, or study the writing on the blackboard. We're going to pick up the book. Fatal Flora adds a new status. Deals 8 damage to plant enemies. We're going to hold on to that for now. You found additional pages from your friend's diary. It seems that blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry and find it. You enter the damp-smelling sports wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could that be what you're looking for? You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly, the water turns murky. You realize you are not alone in the pool. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Alright. We are doing some actually good damage here. This should kill. Easy peasy. Alright. Outdoorsman. +1 to luck. Attuned with nature. Or natural rhythm of life. Leadership. Leadership might not be bad. And running shoes. Small doom penalty cost for... No, I don't want that. Let's boost our luck. Do we boost our luck twice? No, I think we need to get more stamina. Well, hang on. I want to see about the fire axe. Surely that's a strength weapon. Let's see if I was correct. Yes, it is strength. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. I can no longer check out the lockers. That's actually a real bummer. Carefully enter the biology class. The room seems empty at first, until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers, with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern of the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and you come closer. And then the voice starts. Forgotten specimen. Let's see how the forgotten specimen deals with an axe. I'm gonna save that sequence. Minus 1 to reason. Oops. Easy peasy. Oh, this axe is making it really easy. Alright, we have a lump of flesh. Oh, but I don't have any room. Darn. Oh, wait. Added to storage. Okay, that's fine. Access our storage. I'm going to use this. Oh, I need a target. Oh, I see. Vampire, ghost. Put that in storage. Let's take that out. What's up? +5 to stamina. And you gain a new status. You know what? We got holes. Each day more holes appear. Oh god, that's bad. That maybe was a bad call on my part. All right, well, let's perform. No, we gotta explore the school. We still need to find the candles. You bump into one of your teammates at the gym. Hey, she says, looking at you. Her brow furrows. Are you okay? You've been acting really weird lately. You look super tired. You shouldn't burden her with anything, but... Oh, your check. Bad. Oh, really bad. You regret it as soon as you open your mouth. She looks at you like you're crazy. You pretend it was just a joke. Alright, perform the ritual. What is that? You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces all connected by a wide smile. Now's your chance to defeat this horror. It's also your only chance. My beautiful. God, this axe is making combat really easy and good. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded, but alive. You help him up and you both limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. The scissor woman is gone for good. Or is she? You shudder knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in the city to try to summon the eldritch being. Roads closed. Roads leading out of the town closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Lovely. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. Yippee! We need reason yet again. All seemed pretty normal in there. All right. There's only 4 missions, and I need 5 keys. It's very strange. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in the school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. So we need to investigate downtown twice to complete this quest. And downtown... it's still okay. Following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The parents still crying in the living room. Fearfully point you upstairs. We're going to investigate downtown first. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She undoubtedly has changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe he knows something useful. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for the recent events? Gave us some XP. I think that's worth it. Let's investigate the apartments. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the anonymous predator, rip it open, the cocoon, to reveal a human finger. So we have a ring. -1 to max stamina, +1 to dexterity. Surprisingly light. I'm going to put that on, because it's not like I'm really going to reach max stamina again anytime soon. She sits in her bedroom in a blood-stained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. And ask why she killed it. She just grins. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment. Someone's trying to get in. Hello! The apartment stalker. Ooh, -1 to, or -2 to strength. Luckily, we do a good amount of damage. Oh, we got a concussion. -1 to knowledge until the end of the current mystery. That's not too bad. There we go. What's that? Oh, hey, a baseball bat. We can definitely sell this, I would say. Damage 4, speed 95. chance to hit 65, chance to hit 80. So it's faster just by a teeny bit. More accurate, but I think I'm still going to sell it. Although I could throw it at an enemy. We'll see. We'll see. Another lead. The former teacher of the class that may prove more useful. Knocking on the door, however, you get no answer. Just subtle chittering beyond the door. We're going to investigate. Oh my god, we gotta level up again. Running shoes. Smaller doom penalty. Nope. Hot bath. Improve resting at home. And fast swimmer. Faster offensive actions. Absolutely. And we are going for even more strength. That's awesome. You stumble upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. Oh, hang on. My thing's flipping out. My laptop I had beside me just decided to die. Can I help you? The tiny man asks behind the counter. I have things that will surely help you in your quest. Let's buy a spell. Tiny man hands you a package. I'm sure you will make good use out of this. Flesh regrowth. +3 to stamina, -2 to max stamina. Interesting. I'm going to cast that. And I'm going to investigate downtown one more time to finish the side quest here. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? Might be a good time to take a trip to the library. Knowledge check failure, +5 to doom. It was a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. You find nothing related to the case at hand. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Oops. I'm gonna... move to the corridor? Okay, if I sell... now's the time to sell the baseball bat. So I could heal my infected wound. Oh, now I have blood loss. Lovely. Minus 10% max stamina. Dang it. Okay, I need to go downtown. I'm wasting time. A sudden growl is coming behind a corner. It makes you stop. It's a ghoul. Well. Ooh, I can do more things this time. Nice. Climbing trees, you get better view of the class. Weird schematics, some portal drawn the blackboard. Could help in the future. Alright, now let's investigate the hospital. Takashi, you hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head to see another one of your teammates in casual clothing and smiling, blissfully unaware of everything. What's up, Captain? Come jog with me. -1 to stamina, +2 to reason. Alright. After a bit of a playful coaxing, you convince her to join you for another lap or two. The extra competition motivates you to push yourself harder. You wrap up your workout tired but satisfied with yourself. We do have ads coming in. They're going to start in 2 minutes. We'll keep going for now. We're going to investigate the hospital again. When a patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Check failure. Try to reason with them. Not to tell them what really happened, but it doesn't work. Takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they roughed you up. With no other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. That pair have been following you since this morning. You finally manage to lose them, but you can't shake the feeling. I don't like that one bit. This is only going to get worse. Stamina -2. We are not doing too good. The faint chanting doesn't stop, and no one enters or leaves the building. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you aren't the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. A youth witch. No problem. Broken bolt cutters. They are fast, but kind of garbage. They are not even worth any money. I will definitely try to throw it at an enemy. We do have actual ads coming in, though. So we are going to run those. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Stay tuned for more WPGN action. And we are back. My goodness. Thank you for the noise. I too will hit up the concession stands. Ah, some lovely WD-40. Just what I'm looking for. Just what I needed. Oh, yeah, hi. Okay, where is OBS? Back to the living room. And back to the game. Alright, you hear screaming coming from the school. It's time to enter. Dark corridor. You sneak through a window and skulk across the shadowy corridor. All the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of the teacher nailed to the chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. Spot an odd bulge protruding from his stomach. It writhes against your fingers as you probe it. Don't probe it. Don't do that. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showering the classroom with gore. From within, a child coated in meat and intestines leap out, screeching with joy. Ah, lovely. Gore-covered student. First things first, get a load of this. And then... oh, that miss. There it is. Not too shabby. As you near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. You creak the door and oh god, stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles. From within, the bellowing of the beast being summoned echoes. The teacher stands at the front covered in a purple robe, her true form revealed. Excuse me? Excuse me, I'm fighting the school itself. All right, let's go. Let's go. What? Why can't I use my axe? Wait, what is even happening? Prepare. Need firearm for this action? Oh no. Look for an improvised weapon. Cannot run from this encounter. Fill the encounter sequence white bar. Combat moves. Wait, no, I regain one reason at the cost of stamina. Don't want that. Brace for impact. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. It's not an enemy, it's not a plant. It's not a ghost. Am I like actually just like straight up screwed? I can pray. Man, I am... Oh, wait, attack the teacher. I didn't even see this here. Maybe if you defeat them, the horror will end. Yeah, because I don't think I have anything I can do about that. Oh, come on, we're so close. Flutterstay, welcome in. Counting your ticket and getting some nachos. Ooh. With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You still hear it devour her before the connection shuts. Alright, I gotta be right back. Oh man. Vroom vroom, vroom vroom vroom, vroom 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 vroom, vroom vroom vroom. The holes are spreading. My stamina is decreasing. This is becoming a very rough run. Oh, winds of plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Okay, that's fine. We can level up again, which is really good. Knowledge. I'm gonna risk this, see what else there is. Discipline. Ooh. Charisma. Yeah, we're going to go for discipline, and we are going to regain some of that stamina. Nice. That will hopefully help. Let's return home. Grab another key. Take another bath. Start a new mystery, but there is no new mysteries. There was only 4 mysteries here. I need a 5th key, right? Well, the ominous lighthouse has been closed down longer than you can remember. I'm gonna I only need it. No? Yeah. Enter lighthouse. I only needed 4. Okay, that's handy. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind this weird event must be on the highest floor of this place. That you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid that there won't be any way back once climbing up these stairs. I'm going to rest a bit, and then we're going to start climbing. I don't think I have anything in storage. Wish me luck, chat. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry. But I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching in her bag. It's too late anyways. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Not enough charisma. You try talking to her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises her knife and slashes it across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. Following the winding suitcase, you are stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud obscures your vision. You can swear something is waiting inside of it. Luckily, we do have that flashlight. Use the flashlight. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness, and you continue up the staircase safe. That flashlight was such a good idea. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods using your own body as a natural conduit. Well, oof. Not enough knowledge. You grab the rods. Electricity flowing through your body, burning nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Takeshi-san. What's the best way to do this? I think that's going to be it. Nice. No problem. This axe, we've had really good luck with this. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It is locked, but you notice an electrical cable seems to be connected to the door. Connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. There's a switch inside. You'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. Come on, baby, show me that good dexterity. You manage to locate the switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Before I do that, what? I think I goofed. Oh my god, I think... okay. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You managed to stop the ritual, awakening the eldritch god, old god. What's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. I thought there was going to be another battle, but there was not. Difficulty level skeptic, fire axe, flashlight, and ring. Very nice. Our playthrough was nearly 100 minutes. We managed to solve 4 mysteries, solved 29 new enemies, Or new events, 12 new enemies, and unlocked 8 new achievements. Interesting. I'm curious about some of these achievements. Defeat the Mad Janitor. During combat, prepare a strike, but don't attack that turn. Interesting. Meet your other neighbor. Complete a playthrough without resting. Interesting. Meet the school wraith haunting the corridor. Complete a game with the second character. Win your first playthrough. Win a playthrough using World of Horror backstory. Defeat a human enemy in 1 round. Interesting.